Hey guys, it's Anarchy, and today I'm going to show you how to do this Chucky inspired look from the film Child's Play. I have never seen this movie. Don't come for me. I'm just scared of everything horror. I have seen very few horror movies. In fact, I don't think I've seen any. I've only seen Halloween-esque horror adjacent movies. I am scared of Coraline. I'll watch it, but I'm scared of Coraline. So I do though really love makeup, and especially special effects makeup, and so I've mentioned this in a few other videos, but Hot Topic reached out to me and wanted me to make a video with some stuff from their store, so I picked out a bunch of costumes, mostly female versions of horror or Halloween icons, and one of the ones I picked was Chucky, mostly because I was excited to do this makeup. For this look, it's actually my very first time working with Scar Wax, which is this stuff right here, which I got on Amazon. Technically this is like a knockoff kind of brand, I guess. But it worked okay for what I'm using. It came in a special effects kit that I got off of Amazon for Halloween because I didn't have time to go research and buy real products. I just needed something quickly. So if you want to see me struggle with Scar Wax and also learn how you can get this Chucky inspired look, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is create the cracks in Chucky's face using Scar Wax. Since this is my first time working with Scar Wax, it took a lot of trial and error. But basically, after warming it in my palms, I just apply it to the areas where I would want the scar to go and blend it out with my finger so that it blended in with my natural skin as much as possible. I also used the glue and powder method to block out one of my brows because one of his eyes is so affected that you don't see the eyebrow on that side. Now that the base is ready, we're just going to cover everything up with a full coverage foundation. You want to make sure it's nice and thick so you don't see any of the Scar Wax peeking through. Then I took this tool that came with the Scar Wax and just started cutting in the actual cracks in my face with the blunt end of it. You could also do this with like a dull kitchen knife if you wanted to. But yeah, you just want to put those cracks right in the middle of your little Scar Wax mounds. Being very careful not to lift the Scar Wax as you put those little lines in then. Once that was done, I added a little bit of concealer onto the side without the scarring, and then just blended it out and did my eyebrows as normal because this side is relatively normal. Next, I just took some powder and powdered all over. This is a very light powder, which again, I tend to do for more of the creepy characters. Next, I used a couple cool toned neutral shadows to do a quick eye on the side that isn't cracked. You can really do whatever you want on this side. I just did this to kind of add to the spooky Halloween aesthetic while also just giving it some balance because once we do the cracked eye, it's gonna look weird if there's nothing on that side. Speaking of the cracked eye, now I'm taking this liquid lipstick and applying it to those cracks to make it look like blood or whatever is peeking through. These cracks are really thin, so I'm using a detail brush for this to make sure I don't get it all over the place. Next, I'm taking one of those cool neutral shades again and applying it to the outside of the scars to give them more dimension. And now I'm taking the same liquid lipstick from before and kind of, connecting the dots of the scars to kind of make that hole in the eye effect that Chucky has. Once I've completely connected and filled in all of that red, I'm going to take some brown and black shadows and just set all of the red around my eye. I'm also using that black to add a lot more shadow and dimension into the eye. I'm also lightly doing the same things with the cracks as well. I'm then taking that same cool brown shade and applying it to the inside of my lips, just to add a bit of dimension and gradient right there. And then last step is bronze with this Anastasia powder to just give myself a little bit of color again. And now all I need is wig and I'm done. All right, here's the final look. I am actually very happy with how this turned out. However, I don't know if I will ever use Scar Wax again. This was the first time I ever did it, and it was a lot of trouble for I don't know if the effect is that good, especially for the types of makeup that I do, since this is just gonna be for pictures and no one's ever gonna really see me enough to see that there's actual dimension to this. And from what I've heard, it's annoying to get off, so we'll see how bad that is. But I could definitely see myself using it in the future for other things, just it wasn't I don't know if it was super necessary for this one. And also the next video I'm gonna make, I was planning on using Scar Wax, now I'm not going to. But anyways, if you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting, I think after this one, I'm not sure how many are left, but I'm posting 13 Halloween themed videos all in October, so pray for me. I also never explained that in any of the other videos because I actually recorded them well before I thought about doing that. So I'm sorry that like this is the first time you're probably hearing and you've seen like the intro say 13 days of Halloween and wondered, what does she mean by that? It means I'm posting 13 videos. I just never actually said it on camera because I'm a bad YouTuber, that's why. I'm trying to be better. But I am good at Instagram and TikTok, so if you want to follow me on those, go ahead and you can see more content. You can also see me play around in this makeup and make a few videos. Be sure to give this video the thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.